talked about what to do before class, we've talked about what to do during class, but we didn't talk about what to do after class. And when we're thinking about after class, usually students think about, right before the exam. But when it comes to classes like anatomy, we really need to practice all the time because, again, it's a new language and we're learning new things every single class period that you may not see outside in the real world unless you're in a healthcare setting. So, what you need to do is find ways to engage with the material you just learned in class in more ways so that way the next class period you remember what you just learned. Because anatomy is different from other classes in that it's really, really clear that if you don't understand what the heart looks like, you may not understand how the heart beats. And so you need to remember that every day is cumulative. And so every day that you get to practice, the better. So, what are some ways we can do to practice? The first is to take your notes and do something with them the next day. So, not the same day, I recommend the next day. But what you can do is make flashcards of the new terms. Don't only use flashcards, but create flashcards of the new terms. Start rewriting your notes. Look at study materials from your professors. And then also just come up with a time to meet with somebody from class and to just talk about the material. The more ways you expose yourself to the material, the better. The one thing that I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing the next day would be looking up YouTube videos immediately to watch them because it's focused on what that creator has made. And that's even including my own content. I wouldn't say to go watch my sticky points the next day, even if you were in my class. I'd recommend taking the textbook and looking over the textbook and seeing what was the emphasis. I'd say making flashcard. I'd say talking to your classmates, but I would not recommend immediately jumping to another creator or another educator's sources until you know what you remembered from class and what you don't remember from class and what clarifications you need. I'd also not recommend watching YouTube videos or engaging in other content until you've gone to office hours or had conversations with your faculty member because every creator is going to emphasize different concepts and use different terms, and I would hate for somebody to get tripped up a little bit on their learning.